Hey guys, it's Lori. This video I'm going to have a weigh-in for you. I'm going to tell you what I'm up to today, show you what I just stopped real quick and picked up at Walmart, and I'm going to show you what I've been eating for phase 3 of my hCG protocol, which is actually keto. So, alright, first of all, I'm just going to show you the stuff so that I can start driving. I forgot to put the half and half on my pickup order, so I stopped and picked up a half and half, and I just used the last drop of it this morning, and I didn't realize that we were almost completely out of pepperoni. John's the one that mostly eats that, so I told him, you gotta let me know, because I don't really eat it that much, and I didn't buy any. So now he's not gonna run out of pepperoni, and I got the big jar of the natural Smucker's Natural Creamy Peanut Butter. They have a crunchy too, but this is, the ingredients on this peanut butter is peanuts and salt. That's it. And it's got the oil on top, if you can see that. That's the kind of peanut butter you want to get. And I also picked up one of the smaller jars for my daughter because she's trying to lose some weight, and she says, Mom, I love my peanut butter. Can I have that? Well, you can, sure, but it depends on what your goals are and what you want your diet to consist of. You know, you want low carb, what do you want? But we're going to talk about that in a little while. I took off the gauze and put on the big Band-Aid. This pen or marker that he put on there, my gosh, that's some good marker because it does not want to come off. I even used some of the acetone nail polish remover on that, and it didn't take it off. It's like, wow. So anyways, I put the fake skin Tegaderm stuff. Well, it started to come off at the edges because it wasn't big enough, and I'm like, I'm not comfortable with this. So I picked up some of the big Band-Aids. This was actually the only one I had. So I picked up some of the big Band-Aids. There's only 7 of them in here, but that's fine. That'll be okay for now. And I got some of the self-adhesive bandage, and there's 5 yards of it in here. It's the 2-inch one, so I can just like wrap it around a couple times, and this should last me for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change that bandage, and then I'm gonna head off to see my daughter Courtney. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about her, okay? I was gonna make a video and tell you a whole story about her, not just her, but there's a lot to it and I decided against it because my grandson also has a YouTube channel, and I don't really want him to watch that because he sometimes watches my videos, and when he does, he's really into the analytics, and he knows to do full view, click like, all that good stuff. I do the same with his videos, but anyway, sometimes he watches my videos, and I'm not going to get into a whole lot of detail about the whole situation. Sorry, Hayden, but you can ask me questions if you see this. But anyway, she's living in a sober living house, okay? She's been there for like a couple of weeks now, and before that, she was in jail. And that was the best place for her at the time. So that's all I'm gonna say right now. If anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But I am going to see my daughter. She's doing well, but she has put on some weight, so she's trying to lose a little bit of weight. I'm gonna take this off. All right, I'm gonna show you what this is looking like today. So if anybody doesn't wanna see it, go ahead and look away for about 10 seconds. It's a little bit swollen around the stitch area, but it looks pretty good. Palm is still bruised, still some bruising, which is to be expected. And that's what it's looking like today. Okay, you can look now. For anybody that might have looked away. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with this Band-Aid. Let's see if this thing, this is actually a lot nicer of a Band-Aid. But yeah, that covered it pretty nice. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my weigh-in. Put that right over here. All right, that weigh-in is actually a really, really good weigh-in. That is 1 pound down from last Friday. Today is Friday. That was 1 pound down from my last weigh-in a week ago, and it is 1.2 below my last injection weight for my hCG round. So that's fabulous. That's awesome. That's exactly what I want. Well, first I'll tell you everything in the back here that you see. That's all going to my daughter. I'm dropping it off to her. So yeah, that was the stuff that was still at my house. There's still a few little things there, but I didn't feel like bringing every single thing, and I can't cut this. Great. I'll figure something out. Anyways, maybe I'll figure it out. So let me show you guys what I've been eating to maintain my weight on phase 3 of the protocol. This is my first phase 3 meal. You might remember seeing this on a different video, but it's just 3 eggs with some shredded cheddar and some bacon scrambled in with it. And one of my favorite snacks, pepperoni and cheese. This is a burger with Kojak cheese on it, and I probably had that 3 times with some Duke's mayonnaise, of course, on the side. This is just a piece of sprouted grain bread, and it's very, very lightly toasted, and I put 2 slices of cheese on it, and I had that for lunch one day, and it was really good. It's Ezekiel bread, actually. And this was one of my favorite snacks, celery with peanut butter. Actually, lunch is what I had that for a few times. And a good snack, some bacon with some of the cheese that was left over from the jalapeno poppers. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to have some lunch, and I want to have some of this chicken that I have prepped up right here. This is all that's left, all the grease in there from being refrigerated. But anyway, the problem is I can't cut it with one hand, and I can't grip good enough with this hand right now. So I'm going to try using these scissors with my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. See what I can do here. Plop this baby down, and let me use this hand to stab the fork in. All right, now I can hold it, but I just can't get a good enough grip to cut it. It's working. Here we go. These are really good scissors. These are the ones I got from the Dollar Tree. $1. Spin it around here, see what I can do. I could just pick it up and eat it with my fingers, but I don't like eating my food like a beast. So let's do it like this. It's a little awkward, but it's working. Get this off here. All right. Here's something I've had a few times. This is the queso fresco cheese that I'm going to fry up. Fried queso fresco is so good. If you're having a craving for a grilled cheese sandwich, I'm telling you right now, this stuff kicks that craving right away. Yeah, and I'm using a little bit of cooking spray in my pan, but you could use, listen to that sizzle. There you go. But you could use any kind of oil you want. You can use butter, you can use bacon grease, avocado oil, whatever. All right, so gonna flip it over here with my left hand, and I am right-handed, but I'm a little bit handicapped in that area right now, so at this moment. There we go. We got it. It looks a little on the dark side, but that's the way I like it. You don't have to make it quite that dark, but I think that's kind of part of what makes it taste like a grilled cheese. So, yep, there's that. And then what I do is I just turn off the flame at this point and let it sit on the hot burner while the burner's cooling off and cook it the rest of the way. All right, dinner tonight's a nice chopped up salad with I cut up some smoked ham on there, just a lunch meat ham, and some sharp cheddar and a boiled egg. And that's actually some French dressing that I make myself, and it isn't sugar-free or anything. It's just regular old French dressing. And remember that I am in maintenance right now, so I can kind of get away with things like that once in a while. It's honestly about a tablespoon and a half of dressing, maybe. So, and some stuffed pepper stuffing. The ground beef with, let's see, the sugar-free ragu, or no sugar added ragu, and some cauliflower rice. Last but not least, jalapeno poppers. Keep in mind, we've had a lot of these things more than once, like the burgers and the chicken. We've had the poppers 3 different times. So, yep. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.